Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And that could set him on his way, and he's found a way past, and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And this is Rui Costa. No way through. Can he finish? Wonderful from Vieira!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's put paid to a promising move. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He won't be happy with that one. And that's a good ball. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Motherwell have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. Now there's a fine ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now they can spring out of defence. Pele gets into a good position. He's in a good position here. And that was very necessary. Motherwell are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Searching pass he's played there. Good read, needed to be. And here's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zanetti delivers the ball.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Pele. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. The ball has bounced loose now. Motherwell leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Rui Costa is the team's great visionary. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now that looks a decent ball. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Pele. And that has been slung wide. Pullet goes on a charge down the left. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Mbappe. Pullet. That has ended up in no man's land. Zanetti threads one in. And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Quality ball. Pullet tries to play it through. Rice gets across to intercept that. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Mbappe, Messi, Zanetti, Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cleared without complication. Plays the ball back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Pullet. He is through here. Chance! And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Motherwell go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back underway. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Flings it... Oh, smashing header! They've done it! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new... Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pullet can get it clear. And here's Camavinga. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Ibrahimovic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Nice physical challenge. Ibrahimovic chasing after it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Motherwell finding their passes. And it's Messi. And he's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Mateus. Mbappe. Pele. And this is Ibrahim. It's Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Motherwell have their third corner. Rice getting this one clear. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Messi. And Mateus.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mateus delivers with... Oh, what a climb! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's forced to go back. Passing nice and neat. Rice.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. That's going to go a long way. And that's gone loose. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Motherwell are looking to go forward now. And it's Ibrahimovic. Gullit steaming on goalwards. Oh, that was vital. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he's intervened well there. Pele. The final 5 minutes. Vieira has found the net here, of course.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
This looks promising. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
2 added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that's well spotted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's Rui Costa. Can he get it through? Well, there's the clearance. That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
He's had it taken off him. Vieira. Motherwell looking to pass their way through. Doué. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Wirtz. Oh, important interception. Nedved. And it's Ibrahimovic. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's in on goal. Pepe can get it clear. Oh, good-looking ball. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Grealish gets his head on it! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And it's Beckham. Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's come loose. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Hernandez. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Delicate ball and it needs... Shot, surely! Goal! Arsenal!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really...
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he is going into that little black book. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Games hinge on moments like this. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's found a way through. Looking for options for movement. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Over to the left. That ball looks a good one. And the counter is on. It's played through for him. Solar. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Wits is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pirlo. He's a sharp little ball here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Climbs up big! What a wonderful goal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Nedved. Nedved proves just a little bit too strong. He's picked his way through. Yeah. Oh, looks as... It's Pirlo! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Motherwell come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Motherwell head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And he's managed to get free. Solar! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Greenish looks to get on the end of this. Wits. Doué. Hernandez. Wits. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, they could break here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So, what can they make of this? Vieira. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. And there's green grass ahead of him. Beckham. That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's Dembele. Searching pass he's played there. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And now the breakaway. Pirlo receives it in a good position here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. 60 minutes played. And it's Doué. That's a good ball out wide. It's a good-looking delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to get it away. Tries to pass it through. Hernandez. Now it's Grealish. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Dembele. Timber. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that is as far as they're going to go. And smartly reclaimed.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Timber. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that has left him in a heap.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Here's a chance. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Zola. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Pirlo. Vieira. Thuram. And he welcomes it in.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And time is up. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Rijkaard turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter.
Puskás! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Puskás really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a promising position. That's good play. And this is Hullet. And he decides to cross it. And he's there to belt it away. Nedved. And this is Ronaldo. And he's lost. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Zola getting this one clear. And it's Hullet. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Pirlo. He's got away. Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. The referee has given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And this is Xavi Alonso. And he's managed to get free. That has been knocked clear. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Seedorf, still goalless at the moment. Nedved. Well, that's beautiful. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Pirlo with the clearance. And this is Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. And it's Seedorf. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been cut short. So what can they make of this? He has found the way through. Can he finish? It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Seedorf. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Roberto Carlos gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Nedved having a look. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Seedorf wins the duel this time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nedved, looking for the run. Knocks it into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Motherwell clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Grealish. Puskás unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pass somewhat off target. He could be in here. Goes for a shot! The message is clear. None shall pass. Xavi Alonso. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Grealish, the specialist in tearing teams apart. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Puskás. Can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Hullet. Dunk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pirlo. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Motherwell are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, well measured. And this is Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Corner number 3 coming up. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Motherwell get their 4th corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Villa. Nedved can see things, others simply cannot. Now it's Puskás. And he's played it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Good ball, good take. And Zola! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Zola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this is Puskás. And he's well positioned here. Cleared without hesitation. Zola. Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pirlo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Zola. That's good defending, very good defending.
Oh, that's brilliant from him, because he was so quick to read it.
And it's Xabi Alonso.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
He's in a great position here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ronaldo. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Quality ball. Zola.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. That was well played, well stopped.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Motherwell are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Some resolute defending there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Good running, strong and purposeful. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Grealish going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession, and he's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Best under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, smashing header. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is Number 14, Messi.
Taken back almost at once. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Hullet, and it's Nedved. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Neymar.
That's good play from him.
Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. And that's that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is.
He shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And that is expertly dealt with. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. Koundé. Now Saliba. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Grealish looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Ronaldinho. Yamal. And it's Tonali. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. But, oh no, what has happened here? Lovely ball and a real chance now. No foul, says the referee. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he shoots! And again! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rui Costa. And he plays one through. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? And that's a good... There's the shot! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And yes, it's him again. Motherwell are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Gabriel did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. He could be in here. Grealish going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard. Distributed tidily. And here's Yamal. Oh, that's nice. Ball is over the line. And it's Tonali. And that should get the job done. Rijkaard. Yildiz. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Aimed beyond the defence. Vieira.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rijkaard. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Yildiz. This might spell danger. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's picked his way through. Now the cross. He's got full. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And here's Yildiz. Grealish is wide and looking to get onto this. Ferdinand can get it clear. Yamal. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Bullet. Nicely shaped ball. That has been cut short. Tonali. Yamal. Skims one in. Danger averted for now. Koundé with a definite foul there. Cleared without hesitation. Tonali. Pass somewhat off target. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Motherwell really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Motherwell are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're just settling back into this second half. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Batistuta touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now he's off and running. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
Yamal. Yildiz. Over to the left. Grealish delivers.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has earned a reprieve. Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? So it's going to be another corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Pirlo tries to clear. Motherwell have the chance to go the other way. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Tonali. And Yamal. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain...
And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Pullet going full tilt down the left. Oh, that's superb. Motherwell are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Grealish with the cross. And that has been cleared. Yeah, a picture of focus and alertness. And the keeper's got it again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rui Costa. And it's Thuram. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Just about up to 75 minutes. It's a searching pass. Chips it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that is as far as they're going to go. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Ibrahimovic! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Now it's Pelé. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Batistuta. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's Rui Costa. Saliba gets it away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Motherwell have a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Taking place.
Manchester United are down to 10 men. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's loose and has another go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. He's onside. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from...
It's Kane! It's a loose ball. Oh, and one more try!
Added time.
Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now that's well seen too. That pass has been well intercepted. And that is that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. Well, we're on the way. Watching, there's very little room for debate when it comes to Andrea Pirlo's legacy in the game of football. He made that deep-lying creative position his own.
Although I believe it was something that happened almost by accident.
Pretty happy accident.
Yeah, it seems he started out as a number 10, but he didn't have the necessary pace or physicality, so he just dropped deeper. Now his game is all about stepping up at the right time, picking the most perfectly measured through balls, and he's nailed it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Hullet. Solar. Oh, super ball. Now the terrific header. There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made it classic.
He's had a shot! And he hits the net. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Motherwell are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pirlo, Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through. Picks out, and he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Otto makes the interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Costa Curta. Looking for the run. And that's a throw-in. And here's Zola. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, they can break here. Rijkaard. Messi. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Seedorf charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robson. Rijkaard. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Great defending, strong and determined. Vieira was in no mood for any of that. Seedorf. Kaká. Kaká showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's going to be disappointed with that. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Robson. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that is a nice touch. And here's Messi. Robson. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Kaka. Robson. Great vision. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Motherwell heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Pele, and this is shot at goal! Goal! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Rijkaard. Pirlo. And here's Hullet. He has a look up. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? In towards the big header! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And the first half is done.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Motherwell head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Pirlo, lovely pass, but can he get there? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. And the shot! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
They've won a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Engages and forces him off the ball. Good ball, good take. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Zola. He's had it taken off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was a
face-to-face, and the shot! World class from Zola! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini-milestone. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Motherwell go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Robson. Look at the space here. Kaka. Best.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him, a smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Zola had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Motherwell have their second corner now. Pirlo plays it short. Chance to deliver. Oh, what a... He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Odo. Now Robson. That's really well manoeuvred. Sola! Oh, crossbar! And that has been knocked clear. Pele, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. It's a good run down the right. Great ball, and he's in here. A header! Yes! And they are cruising away. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Batistuta.
So, time
Number
for changes
15,
on both sides,
striker.
actually.
Coming on the field.
Motherwell
number
blast
23,
themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Number
Pele.
21, Alessandro Bastoni.
Motherwell
Substitutions taking
perhaps
place.
contemplating their next change here. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Pele. It's played through for him. Pele. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Pele. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Goes for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Kaka. Goes for a shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Kaka. Caceres. Just 5 minutes left. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Zola. And this is Zola. And that was very necessary. Seedorf. Now it's Pirlo. Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Now that looks a decent ball. And Hullet! He's scored! And he is just ripping it up. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
4 added
And
minutes has
there
been
was his
indicated.
third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Motherwell are having a ball here. And he's worked it through. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Oh, there was plenty on that. Odo. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Motherwell, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick,